deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
It's Brainify here, welcome back to one more video. We hope you enjoyed the little trailer in the start. 2020 has been a year with lots of things going on, so we decided to ask ourselves how would we describe it? As conclusion, our decision was to choose 10 words to describe this year. The year was really messy, but if we close our eyes to the negative things, it is also possible to see the good things. So we choose 5 positive words and 5 negative. Like people say, it's possible to find the good things in the bad things. We just need to accept the bad times, keep moving forward and realize that 2021 can be a fresh start. As obvious, our first word is chaotic. Lots of bad things happened during the entire year, from almost war to huge fires in our precious forests, and also the spread of a virus that is among us even nowadays, and more things you all know about. Because of this, humanity had lots of challenges, such as the creation of new laws and rules. Together with all those creations, it is needed to adapt to the new norm. There were lots of people who lost their job or not being able to sustain their families. Also, people were dying, there were lots of disaster and conflicts, it's a chaos. Our second word is kindness. With all these disasters and conflicts in the world, we think people started to see the need to be more kind. This year, when lots of people were in need of help, we also saw lots of people helping. Of course, we know the word is not for everyone, but it's like that everywhere. The most important is that people notice the importance of being kind to each other. Because today we are good, but we never know tomorrow. So make sure to be kind to everyone, always. Our third word is impact. Like every situation, everything happening in the world during this year has consequences. It means it will have an impact. Even if we have a vaccine now, we are pretty sure that the virus was enough to create enough consequences to last for the next years. In the economy, in the health, and even in the habits of people. It will take time and lots of work to bring back the things the way they used to be. Our word number 4 is value. Humanity usually takes as granted the simple things in life, such as going for a walk, going to the gym, or being able to eat in any restaurant. Those are examples of things that we do in our day-to-day that we take granted, since it became part of our routines. This year, because of the quarantines, we suffered by not having our usual things. This should work as a way for us to value more the things we have and are able to. Most important than the simple things is valuing the presence of the people of our families, because a lot of people suffered for not being able to see their loved ones. So let's value more our things in life, and also value more the people we love the most. Our fifth word is freedom. Usually, freedom is associated to something good, but this time the word freedom is associated to something negative. I mean, who doesn't love to have their freedom to go out when they want? With all the new laws and rules to stop the spreading of the virus, humanity had to sacrifice a little of freedom to be able to reduce the number of infection. It means we have our freedom reduced, and that's why we choose freedom as a negative word for this year, because it's something that is lacking for us. Our word number 6 is lesson. Lots of big countries always shows lots of capability to handle hard and difficult situations, and this year was a lesson for humanity because we were able to notice that there are lots of things we need to improve and fortify in our world, and one of them is the health system of the countries, so the world's population can be better prepared for future situations like these. Our 7th word is positive. We know that positive usually means something good, but in 2020 being positive means something negative. Since everyone associates the word positive to the result of the test of virus, this may sound controversial, but the most negative word you can obtain in 2020 is positive. Our word number 8 is creativity. During this pandemic and faced to all the conflicts existence in the world, human mind is something that is never in crisis. Human mind is something amazing and without limits. And during this year we were able to use our creativity in so many different ways in order to create things and ways that enable us to do things that were taken from us with all this new adaptation to the new laws due to the pandemic. Now that you look back and think how it was before the pandemic, I'm sure that you notice so many things that we used to do and we do differently now from before. And everything is thanks to our creativity, because we were able to create new things and new ways of doing our things. Our word number 9 is home. I am sure we all love home, but in some point of this year, I'm pretty sure you got tired of it. I'm pretty sure that during this year you got stuck at home because of quarantine, and you had nothing to do and you were almost going crazy until the quarantine finished. And there are lots of people who wanted to visit their families in other countries and they couldn't because of the new laws. We consider the word home something negative, because it was something we got tired of it or we couldn't go for. It was something necessary that we did for effort to fight the pandemic. But there were also lots of negative outcomes from that, such as our mental health of being isolated. Our word number 10 is environment. Because of this pandemic, we were forced to stop lots of our jobs, and this means less human activity in the world. Having less human activity leads to less production of products people were working, so it leads to less pollution. Like you probably saw on the news months ago, nature looked more beautiful, and even the animals looked happier. It also works as a message that we need to be more careful next years as an entire humanity in what we will do to take care of our home, the Earth. Even there were lots of conflicts within this year is one of the years that humanity were more united, and all to fight the same pandemic that everyone is facing. Humanity is strong when everyone is united, and this year should work as a lesson that population should be even more united for the upcoming years. This video is our personal opinion in choosing the words to describe 2020. We want to know which words you would choose to. How would you describe 2020? Leave your words to describe in the comments below. If you liked this video, then make sure to leave a like, and don't forget, subscribe to our channel for our next videos that are coming in this next year 2021. See you next video and Happy New Year!